Welcome back, Nail Queens. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 new colors that Nail Reserve sent me while also showing you a tortoise shell tutorial design. So first off, we have Sail Away, which is a beautiful summery blue. And then next up we have Future Past, which is actually a pretty bright orange. This is going to be fun for Halloween, but also summer designs. Next is I Don't Know, and it's a beautiful pink, perfect for Barbie season. I know so many of us have gone to go watch it or plan to and just love the whole Barbie vibe. Next up is Clouded, and it's a creamy off-white kind of, I don't know how to explain this. It's actually a great color. I like this. And my favorite right here is Dream Chaser, and it is a very sheer, beautiful color that is perfect to do tortoiseshell nails with. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you here today. So I'm showing this demonstration on the extra short almond tips from the Painted Desert. They are still one of my favorite nail tips shapes, how they wear. I love them, so I continue to use these as they are a staple in my nail arsenal. Then I take a very fine nail file like this one from Melody Susie, and I just gently buff the free edge right here because there's always like a little tab that hangs over. Now I'm taking the Après nail tip primer. This is specifically designed to chemically etch the top of your tips, and I'm applying a layer of gel base and curing that. You're also going to need blooming gel if you're going to do this design, but if you don't have that, you can use gel base in lieu of it. It works very similarly. So I'm taking Dream Chaser, and I'm going to apply 2 coats of this to my nail, curing in between each coat. And I definitely want to show you the difference between 1 coat and 2 coats. It makes a huge difference on the nail, so if you're doing this, definitely use 2 coats. And after curing, I'm going to pull out a brown and a black gel polish. So for the brown, I'm going to use Midnight Shine, and for the black, I'm going to use Black Reserve. I have their old packaging because they used to be called Nail Addict, but now they're Nail Reserve. You're also going to need some kind of small detail brush like this. You can use a liner brush, but I think this is easier. And back to that blooming gel, I'm going to paint a thin coat of this on the entire nail. Remember, if you don't have blooming gel, use gel base coat instead. After you paint that on, do not cure it, because you're going to take the brown gel polish and you're going to randomly place blobs all up in that blooming gel or base gel, whichever one you're using. And the purpose of the base gel and the blooming gel of being uncured is because when you put the other gel polish colors on top of it, it's going to help the brown spread out and diffuse so the lines and the edges aren't like a perfect circle, they're not harsh. It's really just going to help everything look more natural and blended, and that's the exact look that you want. So if you're using base gel and it's not spreading as nicely as it is here with the blooming gel, use the tip of your brush and just kind of help the edges kind of flare out like I am here, so it does diffuse a little bit more. And whatever you do, do not cure it. What you're going to do next is take the black gel polish and kind of like not in the perfect center, kind of off catty corner to the edge of the brown blobs. You're going to give each of these brown blobs a little black core with the black gel polish, and you do not want it to be in the perfect center. You want it to look imperfect. So that's what I'm doing here. That's why it looks kind of off-centered to the brown blobs, and that is very, very intentional. And if you notice that your nail is looking thick and deformed and it's not looking that perfect concave shape, flip the tip over for about 20-30 seconds before you decide to cure this and put this in the nail lamp. That way it helps all the gel pool and look more even on the nail tip. And just like that, this is what it looks like when it all diffuses out nicely with that blooming gel still there. So I'm going to pop this in my nail lamp for 60 seconds, and while that's curing, I'm pulling out gold leaf foil, and I'm going to be placing a couple pieces of this randomly and kind of scattered all over this design. No rhyme or reason. I don't want to put too much, but I also don't want it to look too little. So some pieces are smaller than others, and others obviously are consuming certain areas more than others. And that's very, very intentional. So just follow your heart on this one and put as little or as much as you want. If you feel like it doesn't look right, add a little bit more or take some off. So now that that's on there, I'm going to use the other side of my tweezers and kind of lay those flat, because I'm going to put a gel base and a gel top coat over this nail, but I want the foil to be as flat as possible. That way when I put the gel base over it, it helps smooth things out, and by the time the gel top coat is on there, it's absolutely smooth and I won't have to do any buffing. So now that the gel base coat is on there and nice and smoothed out, I'm going to put this under the lamp for 60 seconds. I put the top coat on there, which you didn't see because it's the same thing as what I did with the gel base coat. And here is the final look, the final result. I actually did a set of press-on nails for a customer of mine who had requested a tortoiseshell design, so I felt like this was the perfect opportunity to show you how I like to do it using that sheer orangey yellow color. So that was all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new here, consider subscribing because I've got so much wonderful fall content coming. I can't wait to show it all to you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.